Hello everybody, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. We are good to go. I think anyway. I think we're good to go. Let's see. Hey, that's not looking too bad actually. It's alright. Hey, how's it going? How are things? Hope the wipe's going well for everyone. It's going pretty well for me actually. I'm enjoying myself, having a good time. Enjoying life. It's decent, you know? Love the new wipe. It's a kind of at that nice stage now where we, you know, flea market and completing quests. But because of the whole, a lot of people complaining about like the gamma containers, kappa container. It just means I don't have to do the bolt action quests that I don't want to do. I kind of want to try and do it early. Like I left all of Jaeger's quests till right in the end last time, and that was a really big mistake because it just was. They're basically like they're so hard. Like you have to invest so much time into actually getting them finished. Especially like Shooter Part 8 and stuff. They're so RNG orientated. It just takes forever. So last time I just didn't bother completing them because it just took too long. Yo, how's it going? Random viewer as well. Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are good. Can you hear like kids screaming in the background? If you can hear like kids screaming, just let me know. I'll close the window and maybe I'll boil alive like a lobster in here. But if you can hear it, then then just let me know because there's like some kids playing outside. But I kind of need the window open, otherwise I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. What temp even actually is it right now? Oh, I don't have that open. Let's just look on here. I think it's like a nice weekend here in the UK. But I think like some places like, well, are they topping records? I don't really know. I haven't been paying enough attention. I've just seen there's lots of people who are saying that it's like super hot. The thing says it's going to peak at like 28 degrees C or something. Yeah, so it's like 28 now apparently. Real feel 32. So that's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty toasty. It's pretty toasty. You kind of do need the window open for that because otherwise it's going to get pretty nasty. So okie doke. Yeah, so I've got some fun stuff to do. Honestly, got some fun stuff to do. Things have been going well. Can take you in a tour around what we've been up to so far. So Hideout's like coming along. This is usually my go-to begin with. Talking about it with Church the other day, but I tend to try and maximize this as soon as I can. At least get it to like a good level because it kind of funds everything else. Like once you invest that stuff in it early, it then just like pays off throughout the rest of the wipe. So I just try to do it as early as I can. Get serious. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? So we got Intel 2 making some stuff for tasks. We got Bitcoin 1 with our 10 cards. I haven't actually bought any more yet. I've just got these 10 because I've been, investing in the other stuff. Wow, they've really spiked. Well, it looks like someone's just like bought out all of them. So I don't think this is going to be the. They should be like 250-ish, I think. So, because that's weird, right? Because if you go in and there's like a bunch with the red, it means that these have been up for ages. These are, they're like these ones are running out. So someone's come in and just like cleared them out from like 250 up to 350 or whatever. So I don't expect them to be that high. That kind of got me worried then for a second. I was like, well, maybe I should have bought more. I always get this kind of holding off remorse Because you just kind of have to do it as early as you can. I'm trying to craft as many things as possible within the hideout too. Just to try and keep like getting crafting up higher. I didn't actually manage to max crafting last time. It takes ages. I don't know. Has anyone else noticed this bug, by the way? If you click this, it then adds the items one by one into your inventory. I haven't actually logged this yet. I should log it. I'm still stuck at level 8 finding food for Jaeger. Dude, I was level 23 before I found the rye croutons. It's not easy. It's really not easy. It's a proper pain, honestly. So, oh, okay. I'm just trying to alternate through the crafts because you get like a little bonus for alternating crafts. You don't end up. I'm actually not sure whether there's still diminishing returns. I think there probably is, but you get a little bonus, I think, if you move crafts. So we're just going to do that for now. The lavatory stuff has kind of started not being as good as it was. You could really make some decent money out of like mag cases and things and hoses at the beginning. But that's not so much the case these days because everyone's kind of done it, and they're still a lot of the time they're kind of like break even-y. But alright, I'm just having to move some files. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there we go. I just need to make some space. I just want to make sure. Like the worst thing that can ever happen is like you're trying to record everything, and then all of a sudden you run out of space on your disk, and then it breaks. Cheshire Wit, sup? How's it going? Yeah, it took me ages to find those rye croutons. I ended up just hitting the reserve kitchen over and over and over again. I didn't even know where that was. Like I haven't played reserve a huge amount. Like early wipe, it tends to be like late game PvP for me, and so I didn't really know where like the good loot spots were for like food in that map. So Winspree, oh my god, you're live. Hey man, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we live. I was supposed to be live yesterday, but I ended up, because of the way that things worked out, I had to like look after the little one for a bit. So yeah, we got Bitcoin 1 in the running. This is like making coins now. I've got the scav case constructing. This takes forever to make. You honestly, it takes like 72 hours. We're at like 56 left. I just keep buying these lions bit by bit when they were like 200 and something, because it's just a pain. I think there's a spawn for food items at customs near scav checkpoint where the loose weapons parts. Yes, you're right, actually, on the seat. There's like on the chairs. Yeah, on the chairs, exactly. I was just watching all your videos and then clicked on the Twitch link and saw you live. Awesome. That's quite lucky because I only stream once a week, so you're quite lucky to have actually found me live for once. But I went to Woods for scav killing for Prapor. Finds 3 PMCs, then dies. Yeah, the problem is that you have to kind of like... Scav killing these days is weird. You have to kind of chill. You have to like actually chill out quite a lot and not just run around finding people at the beginning, because the scavs don't often spawn at the start. There's like some locations, especially Shoreline, I've noticed now. I don't know whether this has changed since last wipe, but I've not been paying as much attention since having to do all these scav quests last time. But it does seem to be a thing where the scavs won't spawn, and then they will spawn back in spots where I didn't actually think that they respawned, but they do. And I've definitely had multiple... Do I even want to do that? One of these? No, I'm going to keep some meds. Some of them can like respawn, like the ones on the top of... there's like the top of power station. There's definitely respawned ones for me, which is kind of weird. I wanted to play today, but it's so hot I can't do anything but nap and drink water. Dude, I was going to have a nap before, but then I ended up getting like... I was like having to organize stuff or whatever, and like dude, this was so sad. I set the timer and then got busy with stuff, and then like 15 minutes I was like gonna have a really quick nap before the stream just because like feeling a bit tired today, and then the alarm went off for the end of my nap and I hadn't even had it. I was like, why you do this to me? That sucks. Some scavs spawn on the start timer, but the rest spawn 20 minutes. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. Like some are there to start with. That's true. But like if you run around Shoreline like later, for example, then often there's just like scavs everywhere. They're all over the place. Okay, so we'll just do like a quick scav one first. I'm still just trying to make money as well, so we'll do a scav to begin with. I've been doing like off time, not necessarily night, but like this will kind of do. I mean, we could do day. Things like day scav is so easy these days that no one shoots each other, so it's fine. Especially on EU. I don't know about the other servers, but I remember all my PMC encounters was at southwest wall in the first 10 minutes. Which is this like around Scav House, do you mean? Like like the new orientation of the map, because the map used to be like the other way. That's so tragic, dude. I know. Tell me about it. When the nap alarm goes off and you didn't get to sleep at all. Yeah. SEA server scav's pretty chill here. I think people have kind of learnt now to just chill out because everybody gets more loot. Yeah, this is something that I do think that there is an economic effect for this for sure, because when you look at certain items, there's a lot of stuff that's just getting cheaper and cheaper. I think it's because of the, you know, the prevalence of like scavs getting out of raids now. So like the whole map gets looted, everybody leaves, and all the items go on the flea. Like it must be that. EU, by the way, okay. Same as me then. I just pick all the servers with like under 50 ping. That's usually what I do. Right. Where are we? Oh, we're in my favourite spot. This is the best bit. And how long have we got to go? 15 minutes. What is this? Dear me. All servers below 140. there was plenty of servers for me that were you know, that were decent. This is actually my usual run. I think I even did a video about this ages ago. It's not the stash runs, it's the other one. We're gonna actually backpedal a little bit to like go and grab some boxes up here. And given that we've got like a big-ish bag and an okay rig actually, like we can fit some stuff in, it's fine. What's your quest? No quest right now. So we're playing scav. I'm just gonna warm up a little bit. Not that I'm really gonna be shooting, but we're gonna do some fun quests. I've actually like what's the word, like saved up a couple of like fun quests to do on stream, because I've been doing mostly like shoreline fetch quests predominantly. I've been like smashing through Peacekeeper, but most of his quests are incredibly boring, and so I didn't really want to do them on stream. It's just me running with an M9 into resort and then grabbing a thing and then leaving. But Spry Fanker TF2, thank you for the tier 1, dudes. Thanks for the 2 months. Appreciate it, my man. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, we've only been running for 10-15, so you know, not missed too much. You get to play on NA as well. Oh, I see. That's clever. That's clever. Yeah, thanks, dude. Hopefully we could do some fun stuff for you guys today. Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna loot like all these bits. This is like the bigger run that I do. I normally don't spawn like right in the center like that, so we'll see. But there are some like loose items on here. It looks like this has been taken. Oh, there's a bug also, by the way, so that like when it says close, it doesn't always mean that it's been searched. I don't know why this is in at the moment. It looks like that one has been searched, but even still. I don't have the stash space not to wear armor, so I'm doing any of my boring shoreline quests because I'll probably die. Yeah, I'm wearing armor every raid now because there's no reason not to really at this stage, in my opinion. Nighttime custom fortress ratting is my go-to strat. It's a good strat. Alright, there's a wrench. See, like sometimes even when this bit is done, there's just like stuff everywhere. People just don't loot the loose loot. Honestly, there's loose loot all over the place. So there's those there, and then there's this here, but we're gonna have to close it first. You have to close like and reopen every bag now. It's very annoying. I don't know why this is the case. Just close and reopen every bag. Ooh, I like that. Bolts, okay, they're good because they're nice pricey. Yeah, I'm just always wearing armor now, and like packers, you just get them back constantly. If you want to wear a packer to like defend against buckshot or something, that's fine. If you're killing, if you're going to kill scavs, that kind of makes sense. I'm using the level 4 rig now because then you don't have to buy a vest and you get enough space. It's better than this one. It's better than the Ulay because you get 2 more slots, and you know you have to level up with Ragman anyway. And it's a decent rig, honestly. It's like probably the rig. It'll be like the staple rig for most people until the end of the wipe, I would imagine. Until you're running like level 5 every raid or something. Like tons of people run level 4. Lots of people run level 4. Even in like labs and places, just because everyone's running AP ammo anyway. So it kind of doesn't really matter. Level 5. Like it's really either level 4 or level 6. Level 5 like starts to just not be that worthwhile after a while. I usually wear it because I don't run labs that much. I think loot is nerfed a bit right now. Reserve is reduced to rushing mark tombs and then looting filing cabinets. I've had some good scav runs on reserve too, just looting stuff. I was doing that to get the food because I was going to that kitchen area because I got fed up of going to. I shouldn't have picked them up really. That's they're really useless. There's R pliers, they're really bad. But yeah, Oh, look, someone's been here. There's a grach there. That's weird. It's like random wooden stocks and stuff. Get rid of this. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I've had some good reserve runs. So you see, someone's clearly been here. Do you see what I mean? So someone's clearly been here. I've looted that one already. But people just don't do these loose loot bits. I don't know why. I don't know why. Until I can get to TV110, you only run the rat rig. I honestly don't run the TV110 at all. People they just take all your stuff. You never get it back in insurance, so I don't like it that much. Have a good stream. Can't hang around too long, but I'm looking forward to watching the VOD later. Cool, man. Like, have a good day, whatever it is you're up to. I'm actually gonna put together I actually have started it, by the way. I haven't put any links up yet. I'm making a VODs channel so that I can put the stuff from Twitch onto YouTube for people who don't catch the streams because they're so infrequent. So there won't be actually that much to watch either. But it's just there's not gonna be any editing. I'm just going to literally just like put them on YouTube and they're just going to be there. And if you want to watch them, then fine. And I'm not going to spend any time on them. They're just going to get uploaded. Also, it means that I've got an archive of my stuff when I eventually delete something, because I'm going to delete these things eventually. Because now that I have this rig, the recordings come out really nicely. But the problem is they come out huge. So like each stream is like 80 or 90 gig. And I bought like a 5 terabyte external drive to keep some of this stuff on. But I'm going to run out eventually. So I'm just going to put these out on YouTube. So it's kind of like a saved thing. You know, you just take the file. It's easy because you just take the file and you just like dump it straight to YouTube. It's nice. So yeah. Running tech build for military loots and dip. 1 or 2 things spawn before you're full on one building. I find in reserve you only need to do like a couple of buildings and you tend to be full. I find anyway. Afternoon, I'm Jakeem. Afternoon. There's like loose loot that spawns here and here as well. People always forget. There's like a flashlight there. There's a little box here. I find these things are just like very, very rarely looted. Very rarely looted. I shouldn't probably run given that I heard somebody firing in there. I think they were in like the shop bit. Proper shop section. Let's not walk on the metal. Remember seeing the Tetris for the first time, I realised you now need 2 green batteries. Yes, 2 green batteries, Tetris at mechanic level 2. Yeah, it just doesn't really work now. Doesn't really work. You're better off just selling the items. Ooh, what's this? Loads of things. Okay, well, we can get rid of our rubbish stuff. So screws are worth almost nothing now. Our pliers are worth very little, like 3k or something. Tool sets are good. Sugars are okay. Repellent, I actually don't know whether that's worth anything. Screws are still bad. The kite is alright, I suppose. Tape is not worth really anything. 1 individual rip is not that valuable, let's be honest. It's not that valuable. Repellent is worthless. Oh, well, we could go check. We can go check. I'll throw it out in the next one if we get anything. You don't look at them because they're so noisy. Okay, well, there's food, so we'll just get rid of this. The humpback, that's actually alright. Apple juice, that's okay. We could probably just drink that though. Slow the tool set down because it's easy to pick up. Let's just use that. But you don't get much out of the things now. Repeller's like 8k. Okay, so it's actually better off to pick up 2 R pliers, even though they're awful. You're better off with 2 R pliers because at least they sell for like 6 each to therapist. So, right. What's this? Iskra, foul. Okay. What else is good or bad? Oh, we could just do that. Look at that. That's a nice little piece of optimization, isn't it? There we go. Now they start looting everything. I've been using barter stuff to traders. Yeah, I think it's good. Like, it is good. There's some things that are worthwhile and some things that are not. I don't use the barters that much. Like, there's some that I use because it's good. It tends to be just like at the time. That's Scav, I assume. He's walking in a weird way though, so I'm slightly dubious. Maybe he's like firing at someone. I don't know. I don't know. I like the fact that now that you once you get like a certain scav rep, you do retain the 2 exfils. When I first did some scav runs, I think there was a bug at the beginning, and you only had like 1 extract. But I've always relied on the fact that both extracts are live when you're playing scav. So you get railway and you get Emocom, so it's great for loot runs, because whichever end you end up at, you can just leave. It's good. Like that Glock from Mechanic, you get Baroscope and 9mm silence, a really good value. Yeah, some of the gunsmith stuff is amazing. Because some of the gunsmith things, there's like the attacker scope. I think it's maybe the one... Oh, sorry, you're talking about a different one. But yeah, there's like the attacker scope barter, because they sell for loads on the flea. And yeah, it's much It's much better to just do the barters for some of these things. You should always check anyway. You should always check for the barter trades. I usually check. Often they end up going kind of for the same value, I think. Like, if you simply can't buy it from the traders, then they're good value. But otherwise, like, if you can, then usually it doesn't make sense. But it depends, really. You can save some cash with barter gunsmith. Yeah, for sure. There's a Val part is rarely ever on the fleet. If you farm it yourself 150, because people don't realise. Yeah, and that makes sense. You don't go to Emacom extract camp. I haven't been extract camped here for ages. Someone's dead there. Maybe I should have gone to check it out, but let's get on with our PMC raids. I'm very lucky with extract camping. I really am. Really, really quite lucky. Just hardly ever get it. Just hardly ever get it. These are really nice to pick up, by the way, these M67 nades, because like people need them for that prep or quest. Do you always solo? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I always solo on stream anyway, because otherwise I can't really like talk to chat. I find it really hard talking to chat otherwise. Solo does equal more loot. Yeah. I did do some duoing off stream at the beginning of the wipe. That was with kind of like real life friends who were sort of getting back into the game a bit. But I haven't done for a bit. So spent most of the last sort of week or so doing it. Just doing solo like usual. Also, can you check the scav guns like AK-74M? I'm interested to see now that scav guns are 50%. Dude, they're so cheap. They're really cheap. Everything is so cheap. So like Mosins are cheapish, but look at this. Assault rifles. 12k for 74M. 12k. AK-74, 15k. The one that's insane is so the SKSs you can get for like 8 grand. And then if you want to buy a Vepr Hunter, which like clearly is a good gun, right? They're like 20k, like 25k. It's insane. Like the guns with low durability on are just like dirt. They're just dirt cheap. Just dirt cheap. It's kind of interesting. Like you can pick up a piece of crap weapon really cheaply, but if you want something that's not gonna, I think the biggest issue is that that's fine for something like a 74M, because you're not necessarily going to be using it at long range. I think it's much more of a problem for something like the Hunter, especially if you're going to try and use it with like a PSO on it or whatever, because like the accuracy on them is really bad. So you can use them at close range, it's fine, and you're actually very unlikely to get jams. You're saying the cheap ones, the broken ones, buy one you'll get a jam gun. Well, maybe, because like I don't know. Try 366 AK. They don't jam that much. I used like a 50% durability 74M for ages. I used it for like 3 raids or something, and I didn't get any jams. I've hardly had any jams. I think I've had like 1 or 2. One of the only jams I've had is on an MP5, like a new MP5. Which one did you want to see? The 366. This one. No, sorry, that's where are you? Where have you gone? It is an assault rifle, isn't it? Malot, VPO. Oh no, it is this one. Sorry, it is this one. Yeah. It's actually more expensive. Bizarrely. I don't know why this is more expensive. It's like twice the price. As like a Vepr KM. And like twice the price of like a 74M. I don't really understand why that is the case. That one costs 29k because people use it to craft AKM and AK-74M. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. If you make it non-operational, they're still expensive for that reason, I suppose. Yeah. Because the thing is, if you wanted to go and do that, I think you can just do it here. I think you can just buy them here. Like usually you can find one. So if we go to like assault carbines, so like VPO 13, so that's the 762 one. Maybe there aren't any at the moment. Sometimes you can pick them up really cheaply from Fence. Depends. Just like the base, just like the red base. But that was some of what I was doing really, really early on. But anyway. Wait, is that more expensive because you can bet for weapons parts? Yeah, I think so. Either weapons parts or like there's a craft for the AKM that you can do. Is that not from the 366 one though? Is it? I can't remember now. Behemoth Games. Pistol level 1 to 10, shotgun level 11 to 20. Do you think it's possible? Sure, because like you can get a lot of XP from tasks. You don't actually need to kill people for tasks. and to get XP that way. So this one, yes, so this is the 76239 version that you can make AKMs out of. So that one should be expensive, but it isn't. Okay, so it's confusing, right? And then the other one is potentially because of weapons parts. Where's the weapons parts trade? Because then weapons parts, you can make a new 74M. Where are weapons parts? Where have they gone? I'm blind, guys. Actually blind. Here they are. Yeah, so the 366 makes you weapons parts. And weapons parts are needed for something. Well, they're needed for like a quest or something, I think. And also they're expensive too. So, what do you think about the idea of a budget Val? Because they're confirmed to be coming into the game. Just don't know when. What do you mean, like a budget Val? What do you mean? Yes, it is. Got so many kills. The MP153 on far players are really cracked. Yeah, and you know what? Actually, let's before we jump into the next raid, let me show you what I've been using for this, because there was the shotgun headshots on Shoreline, which I did with the 153. So you can buy. I've got Jaeger 2. Once you get Jaeger 2, I think is it Jaeger 2? Yeah. Once you get Jaeger 2, you can buy the MP133 8-round, and then all you have to do is use this new thing. This target ring is awesome. This target ring is super, super, super cool because you don't need any other mounts or anything like that. You just put that on and put on a cheap thing. I think I put like the Remington Tactical Choke on it, and then awesome. It's so good. This thing is awesome. I killed a ton of scavs with it. I didn't actually end up running into any players, but I just used express buckshot and just killed tons of scavs. It was great. Is it 5 times as much XP to get to level 20 as opposed to level 10? It is, if you look at the amounts. But I actually also think something maybe I missed out in my video was the fact that they made the XP more as well. So I'm not sure what the old level 10 XP was. And I think level 20 might be 5 times the new level 10 XP, but level 10 is even higher as well. So it might be even higher. So it's at least 5. It's at least 5. If you make your MP153s really long, people won't pick them up. Yeah, and they come standard with the really long scopes, with really long barrels, so they are really, really long. So you can't put a new scope on the 155? Yeah, I haven't really tried to use it yet. Talking about the SR3M? Val VSS older brother. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, it looks like I got my build for 11 to 20. I'm at level 9. Yeah, and then I've been using Express Buckshot because out of all of the buckshots, like it depends on what you want to do. If you want to leg meta people, then obviously you can use Magnum. But Express Buckshot you get really early. I'm only at Jaeger level 2, but you can buy this stuff and you get 1 extra pellet, and they all want out the head, so you may as well have an extra pellet. To be honest. And I think it gives you maybe extra accuracy too. And out of the 153, it's quite a nice spread. It's actually alright. 9A91. Cool. Right, okay. So first things first. So we can either I've got stacked up scav kills on customs, but we're not going to do that one to begin with. We're not going to do that one. We are going to do the next part of Tarkov Shooter. We're going to do kill 3 PMCs at less than 25 meters with a bolt action rifle. So this is what I was using before. We're actually going to take the suppressor off because there's no need for this. And the scope, actually. So this is what I was using to get the Tarkov Shooter Part 2 done. FMJs. I was actually surprised. I've barely ever used this gun. I was actually quite surprised as to how accurate it was. It was actually okay. It was genuinely okay. It was fine. Right, we're going to have to buy some 366 AP. That's the deal. That's the deal here, friends. This is how you finish this quest. All right, and look, it's not even that much more. And the thing is, you don't have to buy that much either because you're you don't use that much with this gun. Okay, so we're gonna keep some of this. Let's buy another bit. Buy another bit here. Okay, and keep that in there. I'm going to take our factory exit key in because that's useful. We don't need any food or water because we can just go into factory, so that's easy. We've got an IFAK and some Vaseline, that's fine. CMS just in case. This is the best sniper, duh. AP decreases accuracy by 25%. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's like 28% accuracy debuff, which is crappy. It's insane. VPO meta, yeah, man. This is how it's going to go. I think, did I take off the... yeah, so I took the whole thing off, including the rail, because it makes the irons very slightly cleaner. So we're going to just use that. And then I'm going to take a car kit with me, because why not? And we'll put that in 7. And then we do want to get... I've been trying to, I've been using these cats instead. Someone pointed out to me last wipe that the tourniquet is actually better than the S-March. So I've just been using those since then. Oh, I already had one. I'm going mental. What else do I need with what other kit do I need with me? I need a splint, because that'll be useful. Used a motion with 7N1 in the 2 previous wipes, like one-shotting the scabs in the thorax. Yeah, that is good. That does work. That does actually also work. I think the 366 AP thing, like the VPO is a bit cheaper as well, and it's a bit nicer to use. Like it's not as like sluggish as the Mosin. I find the Mosin Ergo is a bit nasty. What else do we want? Factory exit key. I've added this. We've got extra bullets. What else do we need here? Probably not. We don't really need much else, do we? Maybe I'll just take more meds in case. Could just get rid of all this stuff and just take a grizzly, honestly. We're doing tug of shooter? Yeah, boy. Grenades. I don't want to take a grenade. Because I want to kill these people with the thingy. Maybe I'd take a flash. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I'll take a flash. Let's just take a grizzly kit. Okay, people buying my stuff. Okay, so let's take a flash. Because people don't realize, you know, people don't know that you're they don't know necessarily that you're like not throwing a real nade, and then you can freak people out. So we'll see. So look, it's alright, you know, it's okay. Maybe we're gonna just try and like hip fire people. I don't know, but I started being able to see the cursor on my screen. I don't know about you guys, but this is like I started to be able to see my cursor in here, which is quite annoying. But anyway. Alright, we're going to have just to point blank people. Get a 7K scope. I don't think we really see the point, to be honest. Oh, I'm wearing a bag. There's no point. Bag. What kind of scope? What kind of scope are you thinking? Get a flare. Get a flare. I was thinking, you know what? I was actually thinking that if I was going to get one, I was thinking about the Holosun, because it gives you a laser. Where is it? This one. This one. It gives you a laser. You know what? It's really cheap too. Maybe we do take it. 'Cause it's only 8K. So look, this way you can look. So there's that, but you could turn this laser on. Freaking beam people with it. Let's do that. This is sick. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. Are we going to take a helmet? Yeah, go on then. Go on then. Right, so we have to kill PMCs at less than 25 meters. Let's do it. Let's go. Get a flare on it. Especially for factory. Exactly. It's perfect. Get a flare. I just ensure all now. The only thing that deters me from using a VPO with AP instead of a Mosin is that it's inaccurate. Yeah, but that's the 25 meter kills thing. Yeah, exactly. We don't care. 25 meters, it's fine. Target Shooter 3. Right, let's do it. You bought a repi from the flea, too afraid to take it out? If you bought it from the flea, you may as well use it, dude. You can always, like, if you get into like no one else will have one, that's for sure. So if you get into a sticky situation, you can just throw it in a bush. Just throw it off your gun, or just throw the whole gun in a bush and then run with it. Because you can't put them in your container anymore. But you can just throw your gun or throw the reap. Like no one's gonna find it. Especially if you just like throw it in a bush. So you go like, oh god, and then just like throw it. I wish I had flea so I could get a 50 round MP5 mag. Yeah, I was stuck on that until the flea as well. I just had to wait. 60 round AK. For those ones for Prapor, you need to make them fine in raid. But that's fine. You just get the lavatory up to 2, and then you can make them. Keck tape. Do you ever buy some new clothes from Magman? Only later when I have loads of stuff. Keps, holy lord, I had no idea you streamed too. Hey man, I absolutely do. The problem is that I say it at the end of my video. And I think not everybody waits right till the end. So not everyone realizes. You need them for Gunsmith too. Part 2. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. 50 round MP5 mags from Raiders. Horde loads of Keck tape. Oh, we're in. Oh, I'm in the new area. Let's go around here. No one down here? Ah! Okay, he had a shotgun. I didn't hear him at all. Damn, he got there quick. Never mind. We'll just go in again. It's fine. And before Tequila's coming? Nah, just a boy shoot me in the left leg. You know, that's how it goes. Oh, he killed me with super performance. Man, that man had some shots down. He had some good shots down. You upgraded your lavatory for that? Yeah. That's for sure. Like, that's easy to do. No, Raiders is... I haven't killed any Raiders yet. I love they added 30 rounders back to Papal 1. Makes the early game so much more enjoyable. Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with that. It makes it a lot easier. I did kind of enjoy the scrabbling around previously, because now you don't really have to scrabble at all. Which is, you know, it's a thing. I don't know whether it's a good thing, but it's a thing. You know, it's just different now. Is it better? It's hard to know. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm... Because previously it was kind of like... You couldn't even run the SKS without like top loading. The problem is it's really bad for like new players is the issue. So... No one down here? Oh no. Yeah. You know how it goes, my friends. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Okay, that's an AK setup. What's this? This needs to be repaired. Alright, I'll get rid of that. Last fight, final less than 25 meter kill was AP to the head. Guide and Alton plus another Chad Git. Wow. Sneaking in with a Beretta and Knights of Wood. Yeah, I mean, the M9s are really, really good. Just a small... Should have thrown the flash. Probably. Is Factory a good choice for this quest? 100%. How else are you going to get the 25 meter kills otherwise? Like, it's by far the best place, in my opinion. Not everybody agrees always, but I think it is. I think it's the best place to go, personally. Right, and we know what we're doing this time. We already have a cat. We have one right here. Right here. 5. No, not 5. 7. I think the one thing that I could have done with is like painkillers, maybe. I should just pop this Vaseline or something at the beginning. Yeah, let's do that. Okie dokie, and then we got APs. Did I take? I took a nade last time, didn't I? And that was it. So let's take a nade. That'll do. That'll do. Right, let's do it. 50k XP, 20 raider kill Labs run. That's insane, man. Labs is either empty or cheaters. It's nuts. Yeah, I mean, you get so much XP from raiders. It's crazy. So much fun when when they feed you their souls. That's true. If you can like get like midway through the Labs raid, then they'll just keep coming. It's quite cool. How's 366 AP in the flea? Should it be too expensive? No, it's not. It's like 600. I think it's 500 from trader. It's like 600 from the flea, which is not too bad given that you only have like 4 mags. 4 rounders for this gun anyway. It's not terrible. It's okay. XP is needed for level 20, 330k, 345. Yeah, decent amount. VPO is such a god tier weapon. No wonder why people sleep so hard on it. It's weird because like, if you don't use AP, I was using for scav kill headshots. It's actually okay with the bolties. It's fine. I got like last raid I did. I was finishing Tarkov Shooter 2. So I could come and do this one. And yeah, it was like I managed to get like over 145 meter headshots on scavs and stuff. It was great. Without using the APs, it's great. I think they changed Rashal's Guard armor so they didn't work Rashal. I think they did. They wore some like decent stuff. They used to, I got one of the big fort armors from those guys last time. That's what like one of my videos was about. Frexian, thank you for the resub, dude. The tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you very, very much. Let's see if we can actually do something on Factory today, my man. Let's see. See, Scav's no longer a warm-up because you don't actually get to shoot. Okay, we're not going that way. Did I spawn in late or something? What is going on? Weird. Charlie Guards could have slicks, yeah. Quad Tosmet is also heavily. We love a bit of quad Tos. See, that's too far, unfortunately. Have to get closer. All right. I should have like pushed straight up and gone to the other dude, I think, because that's like a right-handed it's like the wrong side peak. It's like a left-sided peak, and I think they were just trying to like push me from both sides as well. So I should have gone out to try and like engage one, because I got myself trapped like pincered, so they were both going to be coming down at the same time, which kind of sucks. And I picked the wrong way to go, I think. And you're forgetting balaclava. On factory, it doesn't really matter. It's probably the one place I don't buy them, because it doesn't really matter. Okay, well this is going really well so far. It's going really well. How many do I need? Don't need another one. 5 from Jaeger. Maybe we'll just do it without the scope for now. It doesn't really seem like we're getting into any particular fights that it's helping with. Let's put it that way. Let's buy another couple of rounds. Alright. Does this have a... Oh, it doesn't even come with a mag. Jaeger. What's he like, eh? Doesn't even bother giving you a mag for it. Oh, this one's full of like TT stuff. Interesting. Well, I'm getting shot in the head anyway. So whether I bother wearing the helmet is a good question. We're just gonna like, maybe we'll just end up going like more and more minimalist. Until eventually we're just running very little. I don't know. I think I need to be a little bit more careful, actually. I need to be a little bit more careful. Because I need to be in a position where, if we think about strategy, I need to be in a position where I can like, I can fire, and then move around, and then come back and fire, and then move around and come back and fire again. That's kind of what we need. I look like a bit of a dunce. Right, let's just get rid of that for the time being. Okay. All right, let's just try this. Let's just try this again. Let's try this again. We can make this work. We can definitely make this work. Has anyone had any trouble with Scout? Can't get Factory Gate 1 sorted even if I go in. Use that hat for swag, no helmet. Oh, I should have done that. Racing Carbine might be what you need for this one. Dude, I'm not getting a shot off right now. So that's like on me, you know. Finty, thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm not even getting a shot off. Like, I just need to be able to pick my spot and fire a bit better. I'm so used to running around factory with like an MP5 or an AK or a shotgun or something. I just need to like chill slightly. I'm so used to playing like Shift W factory mode. You do need to get close to people, but it doesn't mean you need to play like stupid, you know? Let's do it. And then if we get too tilted, we can just go to customs and kill scavs. It's fine. You inspired me to actually get up and play some raids. I'll be back later if you're still streaming when I'm off. Awesome, man. I'll be on until 5. I'll be on until 5 UK. So another 2 hours and like 15 or so. Well, I hope they go well for you. I hope they go well for you. There's nothing worse than being inspired to do some raids and then you go in and then die straight away. That's the worst. It's always the worst. Okay. Damn it. Happy Saturday. God damn it. Why am I still bleeding? Still heavy bleeding here. Please heal the heavy. That guy so nearly died. The guy so nearly died. It's up there, I think. This is a bad spot. Damn it! I must have hit that guy a few times. I think I hit him the first time. I don't know if I hit him the second time. So close. So close. No kills. Man, how many shots do we hit? 3. Ooh. Some absorbed by armor. This is true. This is true. I think that was a different dude. I think that was a different guy. Is it hot in the UK? Yeah, man, it's super, super hot here. It's crazy. It's hot for us anyway. It's definitely hot for us. Is it weird sometimes to dress up as a statue, go to the bus stop, just sit there with a smile? Love it. Absolutely love it. What happens when somebody comes up and puts money in the hat, though? That's the question. Had no troubles with it. You need gate 0, gate 3 sellers to know what gate 1 is. All from the UK. I hate this weather. Yes, it's boiling, isn't it? It's boiling. My computer's like running at like overdrive in the corner. I'm starting to, you know, overheat a bit. I think we did one of these for mechanic, actually. We did one of them. Maybe just like do that quest, scout. Need to find, so we did the one, so we need to do gate 3, we need to do gate 0. AP, AP, AP. We'll get this eventually. We'll get this eventually. Oh, he does give me a mag. Maybe I was just being silly before. Right. We're running through our stash of these awful rigs. You know, last time it was a lot better than this, and I was kind of hoping that it would go the same as it did previously, which was just like run through, blam, blam, blam. Like, it worked so well. This time it's so rough. And actually, last time I think it was later in the wipe than this one, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, do we have to go like? Have we got like the cool? I guess we could just go like half face or something. Yeah, bandits. Bandits. Alright, we'll actually take a nade this time again. Take another Zarya. A Zarya grenade. The Vaseline. Yeah, it's problematic not having something on your hotbar. Let's just do painkillers on the hotbar. Even if they're just, you know, the crappy ones, doesn't really matter. It's just something that you can do is quick, easy. You don't actually have to go into the menu to do it. Much prefer the cold over the heat in England? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Gate 0 sellers, you don't even need to open the door, just stand outside. Gate 3, you need to walk in. Yeah, we should try it. Haven't tried the 366 APs, this wipe really missing out. Dude, this one, I don't really like these bolty quests, but once you get through this one is like one that if you are going to do it at some point, you probably should do it now. I thought always be one of those tasks kind of don't really think about. Yeah. It's like it literally won't work or what? I think you have to survive an extract after the last one, don't you? It doesn't necessarily give you the notification. Yeah. Hit level 20, so you're not that far. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I've kind of stacked up a few. So I've been pushing through Peacekeeper's line really, really hard, which has been like, okay, but it's just, you just run to Shoreline Resort a billion times with different keys, unlocking stuff, taking things and running out again. Like, it's not very interesting gaming. But I want to get to, Wet Job Part 5. I'm at Wet Job Part 1, so I do have to kill scavs on Shoreline, suppressed with an M4 and ADAR. Right now it's 28 degrees here. Apparently feels like 31 according to the thingy, but it's 28 degrees officially. But yeah, you need to Wet Job 5 before you can buy the RSAS, and then I want to do that to do Gunsmith, because screw painting someone on the fleet like 500k, you know. Must be blessed. Slick plate in the cache, dude. That's crazy. Super good. How hurt am I? Kinda. Where's he going? Woohoo! There we go, boys. There's one. Right. Oh, he's wearing Packer. All right. There we go. That's the first one. It's doable. Weird sound bug, but that's okay. Alrighty. That's a dope. Don't think I found a level 5 in a cache yet. I found a slick last wipe in one of the containers, but in one of the caches. Dude's level 41. I wonder why he's running... Oh, he's running Packer for... Is that for Thingybob? For Punisher? He's running Packer for Punisher. That must be why. It's the only reason why he got one-tapped by APC 366. It's a real shame for him. Speedrun Killer got jacket spawn for labs managers, custom marked, and RBKSM panicked, ran through, can't put them on the flea. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, it's nice to get the 1 kill. It's my first wipe, joined 2 weeks before the wipe, so watch as I died to an AI scav in the first 2 minutes of the raid. What ammo? 366 AP. It's this stuff. It's the good stuff for 366. But it goes in this bolty, which is the reason why it's okay for Tarkov shooter. You have to do it for the under 25 meter kills. It's decent. It's decent. It has like a big accuracy debuff, which is actually not like the... I used to think it was the end of the world, but I don't think it's actually that bad. I don't think it's as bad as I gave it credit for a long time ago. But still, it's probably not one that you want to take if you're going to be like sniping, really. You want to try and avoid that if you can. Oops. Here, Vatnik 2 probably. Yeah. Is the only task I cheese. I kind of don't mind. Like, it's okay. You get it eventually. It just takes a bit of time. I think it's better now that you can't. Now that you don't just have to use the Mosin. It's better than it was. Where do I get gas analyzer? You can find them on the shelves in Ollie and Interchange. You can find them. Did I put these in here? You can find them in like. Oh yeah, I got like 1 slick. I can't remember where I found that. Yeah, filing cabinets as well. You can get them just like spawning in on your scav. So use your scav as many times as you can. That kind of thing. Hits like a truck, that's what matters. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Filing cabinets, interchange tech stores. Yeah, that works as well. Interchange tech stores. Ollie. A few places. Filing cabinets is a good way. Can you get it before the flea? The ammo? Not really. You get some as a quest reward from Skier, but you kind of need the flea to make it work, I think. So dude's using SPP in a VSS. I'm actually probably not going to use this gun. But it probably doesn't really sell very well at all. Yeah. Maybe I keep the mag. Like the mag's valuable. Maybe I keep the mag. Maybe the scope. Nah, I don't know. I can't be bothered. We're just going to sell all of it if possible. You can make it in the workbench. Ah, that's a very good point. You can indeed make it in the workbench, actually. Right, let's disassemble it and just sell this thing. I'm not realistically going to use it. I don't really like the VSS. It's just not really my kind of gun. Oops, fans. Got 4 factory keys, all found in raid. Should I hold on to them till I get the fleet or sell them to therapist? How much are they? Because I think that they sell to therapists for the same as they sell on the flea, potentially. They sell for like 55k to therapist. Actually, it's probably more than that, and 60k. Yeah, so they're the same price. So you can just sell them to therapist and not worry about it. Yeah, just sell to therapist. Workbench crash, you need mechanic level 2. Oh, I see. Okay. Sean LB, latest YouTube video was awesome. Keep them coming. Thank you, dude. Thank you very, very much. This one, yeah, this one's a little bit down on views. I think maybe it's just because of like the way the wipe is, where we are in the wipe, that kind of thing. But that's fine. It's one that I think is valuable for people like long term, so it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Man, dude's trying to razzle with VSSs. My God, life is not easy for a bolt action. I'm a big fan. I watch them all. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You're one of those people who comes and just like watches everything regardless, which is super nice. That's super nice. But some of the ones I do, obviously not everybody watches them and stuff. It just kind of depends. I've had this one in the back pocket. You can see like the footage is from last wipe actually. So I've had this one in the back pocket for a little bit. So it's nice to be able to put it out finally, because I'm gonna do a weapons one for the next video. I think I haven't actually made it yet. Normally I'm over like a week ahead or 2 weeks ahead or something, but I actually haven't made next week's video yet. But I've got it like outlined. I know what I'm gonna say. I know what I'm gonna say, which is the important thing. What weapons can I use before the fleet? The traders sell with ammo and mags. I've only found the SKS. Well, you basically, like, the SKS is fine because you can buy the mags from Peacekeeper, and you can buy the SKS from Jaeger, and you can get it with the scope, the PSO from Prapor. The other one, which is my recommendation, is from Skier, is this guy, the VPO 136-76239 carbine, because you can buy magazines from Prapor for 7.62 AKs. This one, if it wasn't lagging, these, and so you can get a 30 rounder 7.62 AK, which, you know, the bullets perform the same as the SKS, it's the same bullet, but you get 30 rounds, and then once you have the workbench up, you can actually turn them into AKs in theory. So that's like something that can be done. But I think that both of them are good. Both of them are good options. You can mod the other one a bit more, because this thing that you get from Skier, this one here, unless you have workbench up, you can't use the preset system. But once you have the preset system, you can add any parts to this that you have identified, which is kind of useful for building stuff. But yeah, basically you can buy the Bastion cover. If you take the rear sight off, you can buy the Bastion cover, and that allows you to add red dots of some kind. And you can buy, there are a couple that you can buy. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily recommend like modding this stuff out, but like if you want to mod something, that's like the only one that you can really do early. Because you buy the gun from Skier, you buy the mag from Prapor, you go to Skier to buy the Bastion if you want. You go to Peacekeeper, is the one I like using, but it's a little bit more expensive, but it's in dollars. So you know, you need to get your money up with Peacekeeper anyway. And given that you usually have some USD lying around, you can either go for the Burris, which I'm not as keen on, or the Delta Point, which I really like. So you can go the Delta Point, and you can buy the Delta Point mount. They're both from him at level 1. You put the Delta Point on the Delta Point mount, you put that on the Bastion, that's on the gun. Then you have a red dot with an AK, 30 rounds. Yes, it's semi, but it's okay. It can be alright. Is VPO full auto? No, it's not. You can change it into full auto in the hideout. Well, change it. You can craft an AKM in the hideout from it. It's kind of expensive to do because you have to buy one of these multi-tools, and they're about 25,000 rubles. But you buy both the multi-tool from Mechanic, you buy this thing from Mechanic, the compensator, and then this from Skier, or just buy, like, find them in raid or whatever. And then after an hour and 20 minutes, you get an AK, which is full auto. But just like the recoil is really high on them to begin with, so just be careful. Just be careful about the recoil. It can be like really brutal. It can be really insane. So you only really want to use it point blank. Soul Fuel at the start of the wipe had to look for some for days where I stopped looking, found it in the cache. Nice. Oh yeah, the other nice thing at level 1 to like get a full build going. God, why is these like trader tabs so laggy? These like level 1, 2, 3, like everything tabs are like incredibly laggy for me at the moment. Super weird. I can use the filters though. Okay, we could use the filters. Yeah, so the one that you can buy from Prapor level 1 is this one, AK-100 handguard. That has a side spot for a laser, and it has a slot for a vertical foregrip underneath. And the recoil, I wouldn't bother about removing, to be honest, because like it doesn't make any difference really. It just doesn't make any difference. Just the recoil's too high, and the attachments that you get just don't reduce it enough. But you can get this one, the VPG, which like adds like 7 ergo, which is really cheap, and it's from Peacekeeper again, so it's in USD. And then the other thing from Skier to attach to the side is you can buy one of them lasers, NC Star Blue. So you can actually make the VPO quite modded if you want. Right. Now we've got a pair of glasses on. Now we're rocking, aren't we? Now we're rocking. Right, let's go again. We need to do 3, don't we? No, has this ordered itself properly? I need to kill PMCs in the factory office area, but I'm not going to force that. We're just going to do that as and when it appears, because we can use a different gun for that. Yes, we need to do another 2. Let's go. Let's go. What's that? What's being insured here? Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that. That's fine. Delta Point was such a nice compact site. Been a fan of it. I was using it a lot at the end of last wipe anyway. I really, really like that. I really like that red dot last wipe because I'm stingy and the PK06 is too expensive. I never liked how like tiny it was. I found that the actual surround was a little bit small for me. I just preferred the Delta Point always. And they were really super expensive. And I also kind of knew that Nikita was going to do something about them because he'd said before that he hated everyone using that scope because it's a piece of crap in real life, apparently. I really struggle with the recoil on Tarkov. I cannot full auto the PP19 because I can't control it. Dude, go and have a look at my recoil video on YouTube. It explains why the recoil feels weird and like maybe what to do about it. It's strange. Like the recoil profile in EFT is very, very weird. Unless you have the hideout shooting range to test and practice it. Actually, go into some offline raids and just test and practice it. Basically, it pulls up and then it settles halfway. So you can compensate for it, but you just have to know that that's the pattern. And then sideways, like when you're strafing, your gun barrel actually turns, but it's on a slight lag compared to like when you turn. It's very weird. These people in the next bit. I don't know. I'm not really that great at the new spawns. I really thought that was PMC then. Is everyone banging up in the office then? Might look in the chat while I do some scav runs. Who dat? Okay. Well, that was unexpected. I'm not sure how I managed to make that work, but it's alright. Them darn screws? Dude. Where does this one go to? I forget. Oh yeah, it comes out here. Toz enjoy. Did I take it? Oh, I did actually. I did take a hit. But it was to the armor with the Toz. Okay, so there's someone up in office still. That's okay. Done it. There we go, friends. See? It is the play. I'm telling you, it is the play. Isn't half stressful though, is it? Isn't half stressful. Come on. Just killed 2 PMCs with my scav, got a grand total of 0 scav calm, and they clearly killed scavs that had scav gear on them. And that sucks, man. Or maybe they just looted some scav gear that someone else had killed them for. You never know. You convinced? Just a little packet of skills. I need some, dude. I'm not that skilled. Definitely not that skilled. I just know a few spots and a few little tricks that get me by and make me look adequate. That's how this works for me. And you know what? Now we can go out of gate 3. Oh, my leg is actually busted. I don't need to fix my arm. I'm not that fussed about that. But let's fix the leg. Oh. No. Okay. All right. Never mind. We were going to go and complete the gate 3 one, though. Never mind. Oh. At least you don't need to survive. I'm happy so long as you complete the quest, right? As long as you complete the quest, I'm happy. We're all good. Well, that was a bit of that was definitely a bit of fun. Just found the gas in the first filing drawer. Nice. Good work, my man. Good work. Right, what's next? Oh, level up sniper rifle skills to 3. Who wants to watch me reload most in a bush for the next an hour and 45 minutes? No one? Okay, all right, we won't do that then. Oh, I got a cowboy hat from Jaeger. That's useful. Can give that straight to Ragman. Took me ages to find the last one. I find 2 or 3 in the raid. The game knows, definitely. Nikita loot. Look at this. And then we complete this one. Gratitude. Oh, I've got to... Is this the one? Where's this one? Is this the one on woods? Oh, this is the one on woods where you have to sit there on the pier for like 2 minutes. Sniper quest skills suck. They should change them. Yeah, I mean, like, get to sniper skill 3 is just rubbish, right? It's just really bad. Can I buy shells now from Thingy Bob? No, he just gave me one for free. All right, well, look, okay, so I think the next thing we're going to do... This could be kind of fun. So I've got these scab tasks. We just go to customs and just, like, try and do a bit more Punisher. I think that's a good way. That's a good way. Sniper skill quest suck. Which changes. Sniper skill 7 and get sniper skill 9. Oh, I know, absolutely. You have to get to like level 5 sniper to optimize it. I love the sniper skill once, but then I'm a sad little rat having to sit in the bush and pop scabs forever. Yeah, because you do get the XP for that. I just resort to cheesing it half the time, which is not. I just don't find it that entertaining. So what about these shells? How much are they selling for? People really don't like these, do they? It's probably just worth selling. It funds so many of the rat rigs, or two and a half rat rigs, that you may as well. Why would you sell it for that? That doesn't even make any sense. You're on the same Punisher task. Can you look at that 25 and thinking, nah, later? Well, I was like waiting because I had these 2 and I've just like held off on doing these. Partly, a little bit. I like stopped doing them. I was like, oh yeah, I need to wait because I want to do like Punisher with the AK-74 UB. So I've got this. Got this, which is the cat statue trade, the old cat statue trade. Now you need to like have a few more things. But this is what we're going to be using. Delta point. Some mags. And then... we will do it. I've got an AKM there. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. I don't know. This AKM like feels a bit better, but it's like 99 recoil still, which is like pretty bad. Feels bad, you know. Doesn't feel great to me, at least. Ah, no. We'll do real runs. Let's not go balaclava. We'll go like one of these things. Actually, do people spend more money on these because you can't necessarily buy them straight away? No, not really. All right. Yeah, these M67s. These are a gold mine if you find them. Because people are trying to buy them for Prapul's, like, loyalty buyback thing. That's why I spent so much time on Shooterboard and Heaven and Tug of Shooter. I did with level 6 Sniper and just paid 50k for level 9, but this is why I would have done both. Oh, really? You've done them both already? So that's, I was thinking of maybe just doing that. Because it is very annoying. They are very annoying quests. And that's why I was kind of thinking maybe I push through and do them both. Tug of Shooter, how did you find Tug of Shooter 8 doing it now? I guess people are like running in for quests and stuff like that, so it's not as bad as it could be. Aren't green Shamars like 30k? Yeah, I think that's because of this, isn't it? Isn't that because of the one I just got? This one. Yeah. Because of this quest, people need to buy them, and if you don't have Ragman at 2, I don't know why you. Well, oh no, maybe it's 3. Maybe it's Ragman at 3. Certainly easier doing it later than the white. I think the problem is that like later in the white, everyone's trying to do the same thing, so no one's really moving around. Yeah, you're right. And how'd you get this? Loyalty 3. And how'd you get that? Level 32. See, I'm like gated on in a few ways. So level 30 is like the next big one for me. Level 30 for getting mechanic to 3. That one is huge because then you can do loads of stuff in the hideout. I'm just waiting. The hideout is just waiting on level 3 at the moment. Right, bandage, car, and a cat. 5, 6, 7. And I died with my painkillers. So buy some more of them, just in case. Go for a proper kit this time. Alright, so that one, this is 0. We will take a nade. Just the one. And then we'll take this. Then we will keep the factory key, that's fine. I'm going to swap the Vaseline out in case we need a bigger med. You know what, maybe I just switch these around. So I have like emergency meds here and then a better one there. Then we got the Grizzly. Can switch out the AP. Yeah, ammo. We're going to take some ammo. I'll take some, don't worry. We'll be fine. I feel ashamed for asking how long do I have to wait to not get ran through. 10 minutes. Don't be ashamed. 10 minutes. That also works for scavs too, but scavs is from like the beginning of that particular raid. So if you're in factory and there's like 9 minutes left on the clock, you could leave even if you just spawned in. Just saw the AP in there? Dude. What are we using though? This is the question. For hunting scavs, I have some BT. I guess we should just use BT. BT's not cheap though these days. It's not like super cheap like it used to be. 600. They kind of nerfed the spawns of it, I think. Was there something just like lying around? Or did I sell them? I think I sold the mags actually. Oh well, we'll just buy 2 more of them. Bam bam. And then maybe we go like 50-50 for the other ones. Oh, I should have done it with these. So we go like BT, and then we go 15 of BP, and then we go top it off with BT, and then we keep a stack of BT. That should be enough, right? Should be enough. I'm using BP using the trade of Praps for the Clin, it's dirt cheap. Yeah, I think there's a trade for BT as well. Which is this one, but it's D fuel. Which I don't think this is necessarily worth it. No. I did that the wrong way. Dry fuel. Yes, like 60k. Okay, so it's not worth it. Customs. Let's do it. So we're killing scavs. It's basically what we're doing. We're killing scavs. The only problem with this is that you kind of need to wait in the raid for a long time. You have to stay for ages. You have to stay for ages to get most of the scavs, which is a bit painful. Depends on where we spawn, though. Depends on where we spawn. Well, let's see. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to be just like chatting around on this raid. Is my hand going through the NC star? I think my hand is going through the laser. Maybe I've managed to expertly tuck my hand around, you know, around the laser, just tuck it in there. Got the mount between the 2 fingers. Nice good hold. I think maybe they forgot about that particular piece of hand positioning for the B11 handguard. Never expected anybody to actually use it. Who knows? Am I a summer or winter man? I'm definitely a winter man. I don't like it being super, super hot. I don't really like wearing shorts either, particularly. I'm wearing shorts at the moment because otherwise I'll just be like on fire. Literally on fire. But I'm definitely more of a more of a winter guy. The UK summer is too hot. Thing is, like, I'm not really either specifically. I'd much rather it be. I'm like a proper Brit, right? I'd rather it be like 20 and not sunny. That's probably perfect. Maybe like 20, 22 or 23 is probably like the absolute perfect temperature for me. If it's like 23 and not like baking sun, not like bright sun. You can have like scattered clouds, whatever. Like some sun, but bits and pieces, you get a break. That's probably the best. Sorry for the newbie question. Golden 1G phone. Should I save it or sell it to a trader? It is for Kappa, so I personally would sell it. I don't think it's for anything else. If you're ever unsure, by the way, just go and look on the wiki, and the wiki will actually tell you if it's for any quests. Like go and look up corrugated hoses for an example, and it'll say this is required for this quest, this is required for this quest. So if you're not sure, just go to the wiki and it'll tell you if there's quests that you need it for. But I'm pretty certain it's just for Kappa, and now that Kappa is like level 71, like about 5 people in the game are going to get it. So I'm just selling all my streamer items because they're quite expensive. And early, before you have the fleet, it's important. You found 60 M61? Oh my god. And a kitted SA58. I died. Sorry, man. It happens. Don't think the temperature's too hot. Issue with UK weather either on or off. You don't get a gradual increase. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, it was fine the other day. And then today, it's just horrible. Got exit camped, but still survived. Nice. Thanks for the tip. No worries, man. No worries. The wiki is awesome. I have the wiki open at all times. I actually closed Chrome because I think it was doing something weird to my PC, but I tend to have like 5 to 6 wiki pages open at any one time because like I forget exactly which key I need for what quest, especially when it's like it doesn't say and you have to go you could either go through this room or this room using the balcony and shoreline, all of this stuff. So I end up having like tons of different like tabs open even now. The wiki is awesome. Necessary, I would argue. Just like that time when the scav spawned with red and they got killed by a hacker who's underground. Dude, that's rough. Huh. Oh, this is a weird spawn. That is... I don't think I've ever spawned there. I feel like I don't think I've ever spawned there. Bizarre. Just got to be listening out. Just make sure we don't get run on by a bunch of boys. We are on full. Good to check. I'm thinking like, where are we going to go? We can go down to the road. I don't really want to be rushing around, honestly. The thing is, there's a load of scavs that spawn on the other side. I'm worried about getting caught from behind, because I did mess around a little bit. I'm kind of hoping that... Ah, you know what, maybe go over the bridge. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this. Do you leave the laser on all the time, or turn it off and on as needed? It depends. I usually just leave it on all the time, to be honest with you. I have it off right now, but I usually leave it on. Are people fighting at Crack House? Kind of sounded like it. Sometimes there's scavs in this area at the beginning. Sometimes. Don't have it on while exit camping, pro tip. That is a pro tip for sure. Okay, that's kind of up in Ray. That's just shrapnel. Just trying to freak us out, boys. Just trying to freak us out. All right. Let's turn that around and go through this side. There's someone like right there. Did he loop back round? Ah! That's the big gun. That's the big gun, I think. Right, we getting down here. I don't think it's necessarily the same person. Alright. We've done enough running around like crazy. Let's just chill for a second. You think they added more custom spawns? Spawn right next to Sniper Roadblock. Where Junk Bridge never spawned there before. Think about like sitting in the bush by Sweet Shop, pop the scouts as they wander past. Last couple of rooms you need a nade for. I've never been exit camped at D2 either. And 28 on scouts get up on top of that and one tap you? Yeah. That cannot be good. When you kill Sturman on accident with the Vepper Hunter, he has red rebel and you get out of raid, you get big stonks. Oh. Oh, it's like that, is it? Maybe go further this way then. This doesn't feel great, but maybe like I think this angle is doubtful. Try and come around from behind. Got a nice big rock. Just trying to be extra cautious at the min. Because I do feel like I'm getting, like, just destroyed by people by not being careful enough. Okay, let's just keep going along. Here's the high ground. Don't do it, Anakin. Yeah, let's go along to the end. And we go. Along we go. Up we go. This area is stressful now. It's because like Fortress is over there and like. Okay. We're going to move into construction. I'm slightly happier in here. Alright. So many shoreline quests, dude. Yeah, I end up with like... I've done quite a lot of them already, but there's still like... There's still tons more to do. It's insane just how many shoreline quests there are to do. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. That... That actual players or something? That is real players, indeed. These boys got anything interesting? Not really. Thing is, I don't really want to fight players particularly. I want to kill scavs. This dude can come after me if he wants to. But we hiding now. We reloading. Right. Check Goshan lockers for bitcoins. They upped all the Goshan spawns, including the lockers. Nice. Peacekeeper's shoreline handy. Yeah, 100%. I've been like going through. I've got to Wet Job Part 1 and Cargo X Part 1. When I started Tuck, I've got a lucky face shot on a gig over the mac and cheese. For now, it's just not fun. Stop shuffling my bush. There you go. It's just not fun for me. I don't mind it. I'm beginning to dislike Tarkov because I can't progress. Why? Where are you? Where are you stuck at? Player? Sounds like a scav to me. If we creep through here, am I just going to get shot in the head? Have you checked ammo? Yeah, I reloaded. Can I go this way? That's for sure a scav. That's for sure a scav because of the way that they're walking. It must be. We're just going to go for it. What's he got? Watch as I get rushed by players from the other area as I loot. Let's try not to have that happen. The beginning? Which beginning bit is causing you problems? Because, well, 1 to 20 is like, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. But you just have to quest. You just have to quest. You just have to quest a lot. Questing's where the leveling's at, you know? That sounded different. I think so. Go through bus. We'll take this opportunity to see if we can get him. That's for Charlotte. Yeah. Pickles on the burger, yay or nay? No. No. No pickles. Just say no to pickles, guys. You don't need to do it. Don't give in to the peer pressure. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Just don't do it. You don't need to give in to these people. I'm telling you, it's okay. It's okay to say no to pickles. It's fine. Why is he there? I feel like I'm going to get murdered by Rishala in the middle of some bushes. That's not him. You met bodyguards in bus earlier. Oh, weird. I mean, they have changed some of the spawns and stuff, I think. Like, Sturman is spawning in new places and that kind of thing. I think it's interesting. They've, like, changed a few bits. Like, I've not seen it, like, fully reported. It was only Sturman's behaviour that was, that I saw on Reddit, I think. Somebody posted up that on Reddit. It was a bit different. Huh. That mandible not actually worth anything. It's surprising. You'd think that mandible would be worth more, but it's not really worth much at all. I think that's probably worth the most. Kill Shalalala. See, most people... There's a lot of people who are disagreeing with the pickles. You know? The Anti-Pickle Gang. This stream was brought to you by the Anti-Pickles Gang. I wonder if he follows the same AI as the other AI. Which means they kind of walk around like this area. How dare... Yeah, pickles ruin the burger, dude. I'm honestly... That's it. Pickles ruin the burger. Charlotte was in dorms, but 2 gods floated down to bus. Did I hear someone? No. Well, I don't know where this dude is. Maybe he went back into 2-story. I don't have any keys with me or anything. I mean, I'm hunting scavs, but could always try and find him in 2-story or something. Shots from behind, okay. Oh. Singular step. Oh. Sweet strafe control. Dude, it normally doesn't work for me. I'm pleased with that one. Okay. Okay. So I didn't bring any keys, so I can't even go into the can't even go into these rooms. Is there anything? Ah, I'm stuck. No. I think he's just a regular scav. Yeah, he's just some regular scav. I usually die. I'm in the pestily of being horrible. East 209 San. Is that a useful one? I can never remember. Take the S March, why not? Just in case we start to run out. Sprite instead of this? Probably. Actually. Do it that way around. Azimuth instead of TV? Can't keep this then. Oh, I could actually. Azimuth is probably better in terms of like space efficiency. But then I can't keep the mandible either. Oh no, I can. No, I can keep the mandible. I can, it's fine. Put this in here. Put this in here. Put that in there. All of this goes in there. This goes in here. And we just leave that behind. And then we can put loads of stuff in here. Look at this. Put a ton of gear in here. We've got loads of space. Goodness me. 29 sound is 55 on the flea. Okay. Alright, well. You know what they say? It's better than a punch in the eye. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, let's see if any boys are up here. It doesn't look like it. I do wonder where they went. How much time we got? 26 minutes. Thing is, this is kind of useful anyway. Because we might find more scavs that spawned kind of in the ending section. Because that's sort of where I want to go at the end. Like, well, now-ish. Still got to kill a lot of scavs. Still got to kill a lot of scavs. I started doing the other Punisher ones. I have to kill scavs with a suppressed weapon. And I was using the RFB. And it's like not a gun I've really used all that much. Because I tend to either use the Hunter or something better than the RFB. Like I'm never normally in that middle ground. But this time I started using the RFB and man. It's tasty. The RFB sure is tasty. It's a good old weapon, especially suppressed. Like I bought a suppressor off it for it off Peacekeeper. Oh boy. M905 ready to sell it to fence? Oh boy. That's not what you want. Okay. There were some shots over here. Whether I actually want to go inside or not. No, 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 no. Oh no, they're all there and I ran out of bullets. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Why did I run around that corner? Like, that was completely unnecessary. I could have, like, wiped them all and gone out with loads of stuff. Why did I do that? I'm actually mentally impaired. Yeah. Oh, man. That guy tanked a lot of shots in his head from BT. And then I got T45'd. Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. That's very annoying. He was wearing an Altin? Oh, I didn't actually see in my blind rage. That'd be why. The tink of the round bouncing off the helmet pane. I actually didn't really notice. That's bad. Yeah, I didn't really notice. But that, and then like I ran around the corner and then he didn't die. I was like, the reason why I did it is because I was certain that he was going to die when I pushed past. So even if there was another one, I think there were like 2 or something actually. But I thought he was still just a regular scav. Oops. But yeah, when I pushed past, I was like, he's going to be dead for sure. And then I can like, you know, move around and then go somewhere else. And then he didn't die. Oh my God. I got banned from a streamer saying I exit camp. Dude, it's part of the game, right? If Battlestate didn't want people to do it, then they wouldn't, they'd change something. I don't think, like, is it shitty? Sure. Is it part of the game? Yes. Like, do I think it's time efficient? Absolutely not. Like, I wouldn't do it because I just don't think it's worthwhile. But you have no shame? Yeah, it's fine, right? Who really cares? AK 74. Has it got a hyphen or something? Let's go and have a look. I think Prapple's trade is still an okay value. If you're going to use that suppressor, I think that this one is actually all right. What's this one? It's got a little thing on it as well. Maybe just buy that. At least not hacking. Well, the thing is, hacking is completely different, right? In my mind, hacking is completely different. Totally different. It's a completely different universe of stuff. Like, exit camping is in the game. There's not much people can say about that, right? It's literally in the game. Okay, I don't think we can really buy many of the nice... It's kind of almost worth just buying one of these. Yeah, you can just buy one off the flea. It's kind of easier. Okay, this is fine. Hackers with big yikes. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, it's totally different. It's a totally different thing, right? BT, okay. I think we've only got one set of 30 BTs left. Sad. You just don't find it anywhere near how you did. Exit camping is a legitimate tactic. No one likes it, but it is. Exactly. Nobody likes it, but it's like, it's something that can be done. There's nothing in the game that stops you from doing it. And if the developers don't want people to be doing it, then they would make changes to the game. Like, certain maps don't actually have a problem with exit campers. Customs really doesn't really have a problem with exit campers. Because there's like there's like 2 or 3 different places that you can go. If Tarkov was real, exit campers would be the one surviving. Yeah, I mean, if Tarkov, like, basically, like, the old school DayZ is kind of like how it used to go, right? Old school DayZ is how things used to be. Or how things, sorry, more like how things would be in real life. That's kind of my imagination. It's very, very slow. The gameplay is incredibly slow. Like insanely slow to like a crazy extent, actually. Because moving, you die, you know? And it's just difficult. You don't want to be the person pushing out. EFT, you have time limits. PUBG, you have the circle. DayZ, I guess you have like food and stuff. But moving is dangerous. Reserve has D2. It definitely does. I've never been exit camped at D2. I never have. Hoya Crimson, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We tried to kill Sharla and then just completely botch it. That's what we do here. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. And now we have an East 209 key. I feel like I have one already. Yeah, I actually have one already. Does this just sell to therapists for the same value? It does. I'm just going to sell it to her. Yeah, the guy had an ult in on and I was using BT. And I got killed. Because then I ran around the corner and tried to kill him. And then there was like a bunch of them. And I was like, this guy will die for sure. And then he didn't. And then we had a real issue. That's basically what happened. Okay, we'll drink that when we get into raid. Right, let's get another bag. This scope is actually like okay. I can deal with this scope. It's fine. How much are bleaches these days? Forgot to mention the power mag. Your favorite way to piss Chads off? The power mag. Why? What's the deal with the power mag? Because you could do this Ratnik trade, which is a really good trade. So they're only 15k. They're actually quite expensive. You're kind of better off just buying it. 20 round drum for the Saga 12. I mean, that's good. It is good. It actually is good. I've used it before. I've not actually used it a lot. I've used it a bit. It's really good. I always use AP20s. You're using flechettes, okay. Interesting. Oh, in D2. I guess if you're playing against people who are like wearing decent armor. Do you go for headshots or like just thorax? Like what's the jam? I must be very lucky. I've never been exit camped like in D2. I always go really late. Like, do you stay right to the end? You just shoot. The thing about Flechette is that you do actually get... You get kind of best of both in some ways. I find it doesn't really work for me that well. But you get kind of best of both, because if you hit them in the face... You actually have to hit them with 2 darts, though, don't you? So usually till 20, unless we forget food or water. So maybe that's the thing, because normally when I'm leaving out of D2 on reserve, it's usually like within the final 10 minutes. I'm like leaving right at the end, like really, really right at the end, because I've got stuck somewhere stupid. I always end up with like ridiculous reserve raids. I end up like doing crazy stuff. You have like killing like a bunch of raiders, like some PMCs, then you're like trying to heal up, you spend 5 minutes doing that, and then you go somewhere else, then you like shoot some people around the train, and then you try to haul out with like 80 kilos worth of stuff. It always seems to be the way that reserve goes for me. I end up being in there like literally the whole raid. It's exhausting. It's honestly exhausting. I always wonder how many people are still in the raid. I tend to take extract rather late. Seems a bit scary now because 3 player scavs actually teaming up and pushing PMCs. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like that. We have exit camp 1 last time till 3 minutes. Killed the 3-man. Oh man. I guess it's about the element of surprise though, right? Like once if you whiff your first bit, I guess like maybe not, because if people are stuck in like how far down do you do it normally? Because if you do it in like, there's certain areas where like once you're in the tunnel, halfway down, there's nowhere you can go. There's just nowhere to go. And if you have one like a guy on each side of the doorway or something, you just can't go. The room with the pipe. Ah, is that the one you come down the stairs? There's like the fire extinguisher thing, and then you go like right and right. The tiny little one. One of the last ones. The pipe you can prone behind. Or is it a different one? I have to think now. We just crouch. I think it's the one I'm thinking of. I think it's the one I'm thinking of. Right before the last room, there is a room with a light. Noted bringing more nades. You shoot the light out. Dude, it's dirty, but I love it. That's the thing, like if you're willing to sit and wait, then that's fine. I never do because I just don't like sitting around. I guess if you're with a buddy, it's like a bit more, it's a bit better. Apologies for my noobness. Why do you use the white balaclava rather than something like the Momex or the smoke? Which one am I using? Oh, this one. Well, it's not really like, it's not really white. It's, look, it's like it's much darker than you think. It's not super light. It looks like a sock. I kind of use whatever I have. I'll go, like it's the cheapest one, so sometimes I'll use that. I feel very close to this gun. Don't really know why. Maybe it's fine. Right, we'll just like, we'll chill, we'll hang back for a little bit, loot some things, and then we'll go scav hunting again. Was that me? I think that was me. Making the crunchies. I don't think that was a player. I thought I heard some audio that was maybe not me. No. No, I'm just going mad. Just going crazy. Back when Bitcoin was broken, my brother let me make a kit. Exit count, Reese T, Zabrala, and a Mark 18 with FMJ. Dude, that's like so silly. PvE, you were killed by a walking used sock with a Kalashnikov. Yeah, look at this. Proper sock gaming, right? You killed a 5-man. Oh my god. Things. How did the first set of guys like? I guess they tried to push you or something. So I'm just very intrigued. If there's like this room backs onto that other room. No. Oh, these rye croutons, they're a real tease. I was looking for these for God knows how long. Now every time I find them, it's just makes me sad. Right, we need to get some more metabolism. Let's go. You tanked a full 50-round drum of rip. Well, that's the thing. Like rip will literally do like nothing to most armor. It'll do 0 most of the time. How much does this give you? 50. Okay, just use it then. Just use it. Level 17 metabolism, by far my highest skill. Gourmets. Gourmet Tarkov experience. I've managed to mess up my thing. How do I do that? Do you prefer that one? How did the scout spawn in here with me? Couldn't hit my legs because I was behind the pipe. Ah, it's cunning. Yushanka's worth people doing the people doing those quests. I want to make sure that the RGD gets thrown first. If I do actually want to like throw something in anger, you know. Oh, RC2. It's a nice suppressor. Right, well, there might be more. If one spawns, there might be more. Let's have a little go. Eating all the tastiest MREs. 100%. 100%. That's how it goes. Only the finest. The finest Tushonka. For us. Do things spawn in here now? I always find that these bits are like very, very low loot. This is kind of like some of the original areas in the game, which is why there's just nothing spawns. But I was in the middle lane right next to an open container and the scav spawned right on top of me, scared the hell out of me. Iciest Iskras. It's like Tarkov food critic review, you know? One of my favorite crafts is the which one is it? It's the croutons. It's the Emilia Rye croutons plus water equals one of those kvass things, which is like that fruity drink. It's like, can you imagine just like croutons floating around in a bit of water? It'd be awful. It would be truly awful. Low loot, you found an airframe there? Yeah, sure, but you know, the loot tables are kind of the same, right? But there's just not that many boxes. There's not that many boxes. It's fermented black bread water. Is it? It's actually not fruity. I thought it said on the description that it was fruity. Maybe they were just talking about the taste. Black bread is right. Well, maybe it makes sense then. Sort of. There's another, like, some of the crafts are really great though. Some of those crafts are just like really, really fun. There's like what's the other ones that are good? There's like cigarettes, like normal cigarettes plus tea equals the Wilstons, which is like British cigarettes, which is hilarious. That one's funny. Finding it interesting that max energy drink levels immunity. Yeah, it does, because it's it gives you a like stim effect. I'll never look at kvass in the same way. Imagine drinking watery croutons. I can't be. It can't. Yeah. It can't be the same. It can't be the same. You're telling me 4 packets of croutons in a bottle of water is the same? Oh no! Oh dear. Oh no! This is one of them scav guns, isn't it? Right. We're going round. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Ba ba da ba 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 da. This is how you kill scavs. You do the wide flank, because otherwise they can get the better of you. Favorite drink of Spetsnaz? Working LCD for screwdrivers, broken LCD? That's a good one. That's a real good one. I do like that one. Ruffle durability 44. Yeah, I know. I've been. Oh wait, no, it's 78. But it doesn't feel like. Oh, I didn't bring any extra bullets. All right. Got Magnum buckshot in the shotty though. All right, we've got to be slightly careful here. You know what actually is a good question is how many more do we actually need? Okay, so we need like 15 to do all of them. That's a lot. Sight messes me up sometimes. Like, I feel it's fuzzy. It is fuzzy. It used to be better. And they made a lot of the sights worse. They made a lot of the sights worse. They used to be... Like, the EKP used to be okay. And then they've made that one really bad. And then... like, the PK6 used to be okay. Like, one of the best. But now it's just... Now that's really bad. It's a bit sad, really. Someone described it as apple cider mixed with light beer. Interesting. If you can get that effect from 4 packets of croutons, then there's a viable business there, I'm sure. Okay, well, we did the first one. Operation Aquarius is complete. This dude got? He's got an SKS. And some of these boys, some of these PSTs. Let's have a look, what else? More rubs. That'll do. Take the armor, it's full HP. The thing is, it's incredibly heavy. It's like 12 kilos. It's really, really heavy. I mean, can I fit it in? Not really. Nah. It really stops you from running around. We're in head eyes by a player by now. It's because we chilled and waited, you know. It's because we chilled out and waited for a while. There's still time as well. There's still time. Don't you worry. There's still time. Yeah, I'm at 36 kilos, so I still, I still like my ability to move and run. If I took that armor, I would have to be stopping all the time again, which I just can't. I don't really want to be doing. I don't want to be in that situation. Right, any scavs up there? Can't see any. Doesn't mean there aren't any, but I can't see any. That's 6 full 2-litre bottles of soda for those not familiar with the cultured unit of weight. What is that? Construction, sort of. Oh, this is about half. Should actually reload. What is it in football pitches? I love it. Okay, we're going to make it out of this one, I swear. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're just going to push through. I'm going to see if there are any left. Okay, so. Give this shot to get some popcorn. We're watching westerns tonight. Spaghetti westerns. Nice. I haven't watched one of them for a long time. I'm not a huge westerns guy, I would say. It's funny actually, I'm not much of a films guy, honestly. It really looks like somebody there, but it actually isn't. Okay, they've seen me. Back into engagement mode. Okay. They really do like beelining it for that gun, don't they? Where was the other one? Wow, he's up there. Okay, so that's that one. Where'd he go? It's a lot of arm shots. It's a lot of arm shots. Okay. Final proper mag, I think. This is the last real mag that we have. How many more do we need? So we need 11. Ah, that's a lot. I'm not gonna be able to get them in one raid. But we're gonna go to that end section and see how many there are around like checkpoint. I feel like that area has become quite dangerous. Kind of feel better about like going past the bus. Sort of like we did before, but except without going into dorms. Rothel man, you are alone? In what sense? Other than the obvious of playing solo. I remember the days when you could kill other scavs without repercussions. Yeah, it was kind of like Factory Scav. I haven't really played it. I was listening to Jesse and Veritas talking about that on the podcast the other day. Like, I haven't really played much Factory Scav, but it does sound just kind of weird, right? It's like I don't know what you're supposed to do on Factory anymore. I'm silent, like no one's on the map. It's been muted. Makes sense. It makes sense. Just doesn't work. I used to use it as like a warm-up run, but can't do that now. Can't do it now. Should disable Scav Karma on Factory. Try Factory Scav, got instantly killed by another Scav, so it stayed still the same. I've been on there a couple of times. Like, the problem is, it's just nothing to do other than kill other people. So, like, why would you be there otherwise, you know? It's weird. It's been looted. Okay. Should we go look in gas again? On our way through. Test our luck out. Maybe sometimes killing a scav is worth it. I think sometimes it can be. I actually have been avoiding it completely recently, but make Factory like labs? What, no scavs? Only raiders or whatever. Okay. So let's have a look to the end here. We'll also make a Chad Central. Yeah, I mean, Factory does end up being... Is that scav shout? Come on. Got 20 kills on Factory with Rip. It melts 2 scavs. It definitely does. Because they don't have armor. Well, not a lot of armor anyway. That is not ideal. My God. Where are they anyway? There's one. Was there another one? He said sashimi. They're a connoisseur of fish, you know? Not there. Where is this? Where is this scav? Where on earth is he? I literally cannot see this guy. There. Right. There we go. Sometimes there's like items up here. Our battery. Is there anything up here? No. Okay, is that going to screw my thing up? No, it's fine. Okay. God, how are we doing on ammo? Okay, nearly full. This is not too bad. Oh dear. That's scav. Someone up there. Bad idea to get sushi from a gas station? Yeah, you're telling me. Does sound like a bad idea. Okay, let's not... Okay, there's one there. I swear I saw one up here. There's one walking like left to right. If I can be seen right, so let's just... Ah! There's the one! Okay, I freaked out a little bit there. Do I not have any of my... Oh, I don't have my things hotkeyed. Didn't have any of my things hotkeyed there, and I didn't bring an extra. Didn't bring an extra kit, so I was like, yeah, can't get the heal on. Okay, I don't need another 7. NPC yelling and Russian freaks us all out. Dude, honestly, like, I knew the guy was going to be there too. Like, it's just so... Every time, talk off the horror game, please. And I was getting shot from behind from that other guy, the shotgun, as well. Oh, so here's a trick for the new players. You wait until and watch the healing bar. As soon as it goes up, you can go out and just click, and it cancels the animation. Grizzly takes ages. It's like a very long animation. As soon as it's healed the body part, though, you can just click and cancel. This actually works with any med, but with the Grizzly, it's extra noticeable because the animation's so long. If you'd like to let it just run the whole course, it's a lot faster this way. Especially if you've only got like little bits to heal. Right. Alright, we're gonna have to do a bit of management here, I think. The yell is shaking of the screen. Just nah. That's how it goes. That is how it goes. Okay, so we're gonna make one consolidated MAGA BP. Let's get rid of the other one. Well, let's keep. We can keep it just in case we find some more bullets. I don't have any more like food or anything, which is a bit of a shame. I'd like to get some more metabolism. I really like metabolism. It's a nice easy skill, you know. It's a nice easy skill. It makes you feel good about life. Does the SKS have the mount? No. It's the... It doesn't have the mount on it. But you can buy it from Jaeger. You can buy it from Jaeger. Or was this less than half? But it's still BT. So you can put the Cobra on? No, I don't think it does. But the thing is, I need to use this gun because I'm doing the quest. I'm doing the quest where you have to kill people with the 74. More shotguns, more shotguns. You get XP for like looking at people, looting stuff. So it's like, you know, it can be worth just like looting things. Oh, we got a scope from this guy, the dovetail. Nice. So you get a little bit of XP for like looting certain items as well, even if you just take them back off. So item of SKS but doesn't have the physical mount. Yeah. Exactly. So I can get it from Jaeger. This feels dangerous. No. I always love the preempt. The preempt is always fun. This feels dangerous that a shotgun goes off in your general direction and you're like, ah! Oh my god. Why, Tarkov? Why you like this? So many. I have so many. I should start compiling those. I have so many clips like that. Any more? Any more? Okay, let's keep going around. So that's another one. And then the only other scavs are going to be in the main section, I think. So there's still 21 minutes. About half. Very low, aren't we? So why taking an extra stack is always nice. That's why real pain that I forgot. Normally I take like 90 plus 3 mags. It's usually what I do. Oh, sorry, 60. 60 plus 3 mags, actually. It would be. Let's go and look for some more scavs. Can be some in this bit, sometimes. They're usually there at the beginning. That dead scav up there. Looks pretty dead, doesn't he? The only scary thing about this bit is that this is like often a pathway for people coming and leaving out of like ZB13 out of here. So you do sometimes have to be a little careful. But let's check out this area. Has anyone been in the van? No one's been in the van. Alright, we'll go in the van. Computer components are really expensive at the moment. Sup, how's it going? Oh yeah, it's good. We've just been killing a lot of scavs. It's been going well. I don't know if you were there when we died at the end of the last one, ran into Vishala and the crew, and I managed to just like really mess it up. I did a real special thing, firing at a guy with the ult on, but never mind. Looks like there's something behind the PCs. Let's have a look. Something behind the PCs. I don't think there's anything that you can get to. No, there's nothing that you can really get to. I don't think you can open the sides, can you? Something with shiny? I don't think so. I don't think there's any spawns in here other than those. No, I don't think there's any spawns. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Let's see if anyone's looted these. These are like my, you know, day one loot boxes. I always love looting these at the beginning of the wipe. DRG for a SVD. The paper behind. Yeah, I don't think you could. Don't think you can take it. You mistook it for loot. It's all good. It's worth checking anyway. It's always worth checking. Oh, I can actually put one extra thing in here. You don't need magnum buckshots. 74N. Well, if I wasn't... this is scav level. Yeah, this is scav level, and this is brand new, so we can take that. And you know what this is going to have? PS. Bad, but it's okay. That's a nice AK. Oh, that's all right. These are really cheap now, but like 100% durability. I'll take it. Get rid of that. Move that over here, because that's actually got some okay rounds. I mean, these rounds are bad, but they're bullets, right? They're bullets. So we'll take it. Take it. I always wonder if you can plop off that and not lose health, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can. I feel like you might be able to if you timed it right. I wonder if this has got the same bug as the interchange bug. So you need a screwdriver and see it on the shelf. It's not a lootable screwdriver. Yeah, that's always rubbish. See, that's done already. Probably the stash is done too. Let's have a look. Yeah, stash is done. Okay, fine. So we're going to go to the other end. One last bit. We're going to go and check old gas. And the main section of like customs factory, as in like this compound here, this square bit where they've got like the warehouses all around. We'll go check that last. Tried to jump off. It's not good. Break legs. Old gas can have Red Rebel. Where? I'm not aware of a spawn. How much time is left? Oh, this is a decent amount. 16 minutes. This is fine. Talking about like giving tree or something? In a bush. I am being trolled here. Wow, I got some proper lag there. Getting some frame skips. Not so tasty. I moved it out though. I moved it out. I moved the empty one. I just dropped it on the floor. Anything of any kind, Sprut? Scavvy BP. Anything of interest? Not really. The reason why I am doing this, by the way, is because I prefer having the day pack on my back. That's been looted. Okay, right, let's go to old gas. The loose loot sometimes hasn't been looted over here. Wilston's. Yeah. Maybe it has. It's got top. Sussy scav. She couldn't see that guy. This is actually open, this extract. Two. Okay. Less than half. What about this one? And this one? Which one's got my good stuff in it? That's got the good stuff. This has got the bad stuff. Alright, let's see. MBSS is smaller. Yeah, it's funny. Like, when you look at the Scab BP, it is an MBSS with like a water bottle in it. It's basically it. Alright, let's make a new bag. Oh god, we have like 12. Always stack day packs, Burkett, Scab backpacks in your stash. Definitely. That's what the stash is for, right? It's for hoarding. It's for hoarding. Okay. Worth checking Fortress, maybe? Fortress area? More scavs? PMT, put the Grach on there instead, it's better. The stash for filling up with MP5s when you have $100,000. How many more do we need? We need 3 more scav kills. Don't know where I'm going to find 3 more. Just reset. Anyways, you won't finish in this raid. You're high risk. IG player scavs what other players engage. Just reset. Yeah, probably. I've hardly got any. I've got like no water left either. And the extract is right here. So let's just do it. What's that? Cool. Tax forge your rig for full HP. You know? Player scavs count as scav kills. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. But they're much harder to kill as well. And we're running out of ammo too. Oh, what's happened? Oh, I see. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's not bad. It's 8k. It's alright. Yeah, it's like you get a lot for the headshot bonuses actually. You do get a really decent amount. Look at that. 1,600 damage dealt to body. Gonna be gone from in? Okay, cool. So this is good at these levels. This is good. We're gonna be hitting 30, won't take too long. Right. We have about half an hour. We'll collect those quests from the other 2. Just see whether that tips us over. I think it probably will. 2 of the Scav Customs ones we've done. What I should have done is gone to have a look at what was next, because I kind of forget what the next quest was. There's one for Therapist. Yeah, cool. Okay, so it wasn't anything. You just got XP, which is fine. That's good. Where are we at now? Okay, so we only need like 3k left. And I don't think this one goes anywhere. There we go. Regulating materials. Ah. Yeah, okay. I normally don't complete this one for ages. I don't complete this one for a long time. Oh, nice grenades. What's Therapist got for us? Pretty crap, but it's alright. Okay, fine. Fine. Wasn't too bad. Like, the loot isn't, it's not top tier. But it'll do. Someone can have a cheap SKS. We weren't really doing it for the loot, though. Oh, RC2. Yeah, RC2 is like an okay suppressor. It's actually alright. I'm not really running any... I'm not really running, like, AR-15 type stuff at the moment. Just not really doing it right now. I think it's because, like, until you can buy a lot of the mods for it, it just doesn't feel worth it to me. The only place that it makes sense is, I think, if you buy the MDR. I think the MDR is actually quite decent with 56A1, if you can get Peacekeeper up. So these things, like, most of the time, because people get them out of boxes as well, a lot of them are 100% durability, because you get them out of boxes, and they're not on scavs. So that, and then if you get to Peacekeeper 2, I think it is, you can buy 56A1 from Peacekeeper 2, which is pretty neat. It's like not high level, it's actually decent. Like 56A1 is like BT, but it does more damage. And it's only, look, if you try to buy 100 of them, it's only $2.98 per round. So it's like $3.50. So it's actually half the price of BT. I actually think that the MDR is a really solid contender. Okay, so I can buy M62 and Blackout now. I can buy FMJSX. I'm very, very, very tempted. For the factory runs, I think I might be using an MP7 to kill guys in the office area. I can't buy the good mags for it. The other one I was tempted to use the P90 for, because SB193 you can buy from Peacekeeper is really cheap. At this point in the wipe, I think it's just going to destroy everybody. And I do actually have a P90. Maybe we mix it up and try and do that next. I'll sort this stuff out later. Dum 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 dum. Factory key, fine. And then I guess we want like a big med or something. Last time I was going in like super carefully with my loadout. Oh no, I've got a big med. I've got the Grizzly. What am I on about? I'm mental. I'm mental. I want ammo in there. So get rid of this. Get rid of the 74 and the Grach. Pair this a bit. Probably wasn't really worth it. Probably should have just left that, but never mind. It's okay. Now. It's time to... I'm actually starting to run out of food again. I don't loot enough food, which is one of my problems. Okay, so I actually have a P90. Now I think that these are actually pretty decent. They're only about 50 grand. Again, they're like 100 durability because people find them in boxes, or they, that's it. They just find them in boxes. Now the only thing that I was wondering about, because I don't think I have the ability, you kind of just need to hip fire this stuff. Because otherwise, like, you could get this P90 top piece, but I don't know. Can you buy that yet? No one's even selling it, and you need like the other uppers, like this one, the FN upper, for it to make sense, I think. And it's kind of expensive. Yeah, you have to be mechanic. Okay, you have to be mechanic 4. My God. But the thing is, the actual like iron sight on this thing sucks. Like, it really sucks. But in the office area, doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because we're just going to be point firing with the laser on it. So I think maybe we just like take it for a spin, point fire it with a laser. I was using this one, SS197, because it was the only one I could buy. But now we can buy a different set. I did one run with it. All right, let's have a look. So 193 is the good stuff, I think. Was one? Oh, so yeah. Sorry, 190 is the good stuff. Yeah. I just want to remind myself. I think 193 is very similar. Just spray a P90 plus 59 P90 rounds on the general direction. It'll be good. Yeah. Let's just remind myself on the ballistics. The pens, because I just want to make sure that like 190 is going to be okay. 190 is subsonic, technically, so you actually get less recoil, which is nice, in theory. Whether that actually works or not, I'm not 100% certain. I'm never quite sure with the recoil thing. On some calibers, it seems to matter. On other bullets, it doesn't seem to matter. It's very weird. I think for like the SVD, it doesn't seem to make any difference. For example, whether you've got like more recoil or not. But I think for like Igolnik and BS, I think it does actually make a difference for like 545. Where's your P90s? Where are they? Here we go. 5.7 by 20 odd. So 193. Okay, so it's 35 pen rather than 37 pen, but it does more damage, SB193. And it's like fine against level 4, so it's fine. Because 190 is the same pen as 545 BT. And this is very, very slightly worse than 545 BT, but I think it's like half the price or something. Yeah, so it's like $2, and this is like $3.30. Okay, so it's not that. It's not actually that bad. Maybe just buy the good stuff. Just buy the good stuff. Right. Where did that go? This is this is normally why I try to keep my stash slightly more clean than this. Oh, I can actually just fit it from here. SS190, SS190. It's taking 2 mags. Is that dangerous? Is that dangerous? I'm not sure if that's dangerous. Fire rate is like 300 higher though, so directly converting those bullets isn't exactly right. What do you mean? Oh, BT versus no, but yeah, I know. No, that's short. That's true. That's true. And that's the thing. You have to take into account the difference in fire rate when you're looking at the penetrations, which is why you can actually get away with worse pen using like the MP7, using the Vector, using the P90. Like you can actually get away with a much lower fire rate. I definitely agree with you on that. You can get away with it because the ammo just fires so much quicker that you're not really like you're going to be drilling through their armor in most cases, and that's fine. If you've got high fire rate, that's actually fine. It's fine. So I agree. I agree with you. You definitely have to take into consideration the fire rate. It's the same thing when you're looking at like, yeah, like the Mosin round, the 7.62 54s. You have to consider that for that. Did we complete Mechanics Quest? Oh no, we died. We have to go out of gate 3. Okay. Right. So this is this one, right? Let me just remind myself. So we have to kill 6 PMCs in the factory area. We did 1 already. You can be on the stairs. I don't know if you can be on the ground floor. I imagine you probably can, in theory, but I don't know if they've changed this yet in the code, or whether they updated it when they expanded factory. Because if they haven't expanded the code to the downstairs ground floor that's now open, then it will also not work there. So we'll see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm just going to try and keep it to the bathrooms and the upstairs. Should be enough people trying to do this quest at this point. Like, it gets harder later in the wipe because people just don't necessarily go to office and camp it. So hopefully there'll be more people there, and they're not going to be wearing Altins. We shall see. We shall see. I wonder that, yeah, I do wonder if they updated the quest for that, because Battlestate have a nasty habit of trying to add new stuff and then not updating the quests for them, because there's clearly like no flagging thing in the background. It's like every time they add a new suppressor to the game, they have to like manually add it to Punisher and Peacekeepers, Questline, Wet Job, like killing things with suppressed weapons. They have to like add them manually to those quests, it seems. So it wouldn't surprise me if you did actually need to if you needed to kill people in the bathrooms and the top floor of factory to make this quest work, because otherwise because they like haven't mapped it into the ground floor yet, I would guess. If the stairs count, I'm guessing the entire building is a big block where the quest is. I hope so too. I actually just don't know. It literally could go either way. Could go either way. All right, so we're gonna be sprinting to office, and we're gonna be going there through whatever means possible. It's really annoying though that if you kill someone from the stairs, I don't think that counts. They have to actually be in. Have to be in the factory, in the office. Sorry, not in the factory. No, may as well loot the safe while we're here, I suppose. Couple of rubles. I normally keep the doors open. Right, we have an ammo problem here. Because this takes so long to reload. Thing is, we actually probably still have a decent amount in our gun. But the P90 is notoriously bad. This is the reason why I thought it might make sense to bring more than 2 mags. Because it takes an incredibly long time to reload them. Guess this is why people bring a ton of mags and use this late wipe. Yeah, when they use this gun, late wipe, they bring a ton of mags, for sure. And it's for this reason. Right, well now we can just go to gate 3, I think, in a second, and complete that mechanic quest as well. That was okay for the first go. So we've got 3, we have to get 2 more. I always love it when people push down the corridor. Because they just can't, there's nowhere for them to go. I wonder if we can get... Oh, tries it. Nice. He's wearing the same thing as me. Okay, bit of painkiller action going on. Guy min-maxing. Good job. Alright. So you got 74. I'm not sure which hammer he's got in here, actually. They've changed the way it looks slightly. It's got BT. We'll take that because it's actually useful now. Maybe we take his rig. Take the rig because that's slightly more space efficient. Let's get rid of the GSSHs. Switch them around. Probably watches your videos, you monster. Is there a way of doing this? No, this is the one with the grip. There it is, yes. There we go. Right. We're going to go this way. To hell with safety. Out we go. Whee! Oh, righty. Well, that went quite well. $3K. Bear USEC. Decent. Decent. Well, that just goes to show the value of the P90 at this point in the wipe and getting to trader level 3 with Peacekeeper. Had to nip out for a bit. Did you manage to get any PMC kills with the Volti? Yeah, we did 3. We did all 3. We did 1 in one raid, and then in the next raid we managed to get 2 in a row, which is cool. So we did actually manage to to do that, which is pretty fun. Pretty fun. Always good to get ahead on these kind of quests because they can be really annoying. Nice one, I just got that quest. Dude, it's fine. Like, it's fine. You just have to not, like, I died without even really firing, like, 3 times in a row. So you just have to, like, not rage quit too early and just kind of, like, take it on the chin and just deal with it. That's what I did anyway. Because, like, as you see, right, I died, like, 3 times. And then got into the swing of it. Because you have to play a bit different, right? You have to play a little bit different. It's not the same as just, like, running around as normal, doing your thing. Because... yeah, I think you really have to, like, because you have to reload between each one. You can't be taking, like, continuous fire. You need to be, like, next to something that allows you to move, right? So if there's like a dude here and he's coming in, you can't be like, you know, or like say you're in this corridor or whatever, and like he's coming around, like you have to be somewhere that's like, this is a sort of not a very good example, but over here is okay, because if somebody's like coming down here, you need to be able to fire and then move, reload, fire, move, reload, fire, move. You just need to be able to get out of the way the whole time, because otherwise it's just like, yeah, it just sucks. Otherwise you just get killed and it's rubbish, because you do, like, you fire one shot and you miss, and then they just get like unlimited shots on you and then you die, and it feels really bad. It feels really bad, honestly. It feels super bad. So you have to kind of avoid that, and then you have to play around it a little bit. You have to like play around. Maybe buy another mag, you know. Like it was fine last time, but it was like just on the edge, wasn't it? I can't buy any more of those. Let's get the other one. We need another 38. It is really, really nice to be able to just shoot and spray with this gun. It is really, really good. Feels great. Okay, this is nice. I need a different rig though. Might just rat it on customs. You have to get so close though, that's the problem. You have to get so close to people. Oh, where did that go? Why did that go down there when I made a nice space for it here? Is it the wrong orientation so it doesn't like it? That's kind of weird, no? Anyway. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. So this rig is a bit busted. What can we repair it to? Ugh, something kind of rubbish. Well, what I'm going to do, I think, this is probably going to be my last run anyway. I'm just going to buy a fresh one of these because I'm going to continue using them anyway. So I'll use that one on a different, like, lower intensity raid. Okay. Put that back on that back on that. We used our S March, so that and that. Just take 2 because we might as well. No bag, just the laser. And then we just need to get one more, I think. There we go, find the way out of factory actually. That was finished because we're now at gate 3. Nice, surplus goods, which is this one. Oh, this is a new reserve quest. Okay, I don't actually know how to do half these. Oh, GPU. But guess who that's going straight back to? You're right, it's going straight back to mechanic. Okay. Last raid. Let's try and make it a good one. Let's try and make it a good one. Yeah, this little scope thing here is really bad. If you ADS, it's really bad. In some ways, it's quite nice that I have that on the weapon because it incentivizes me just not to ADS at all. If it was a little iron sight, it'd be okay, but it's kind of like, it's like a little cross, but in a casing, and you just can't see anything. It's so tiny, so tiny. I see you got the Bitcoin farm. Am I right in thinking it's not a good investment at the moment? Why would you think that? I think it's a good investment. I think it's always a good investment, honestly, unless they, well, so they nerfed it like crazy for the end events. So there was like 100 hours for, 100 hours for a coin, even at 50. But they brought it back again. So now it's like a day for a coin at 10. I think it's good. I'm making the scav case as well. Like I'm gonna max the hideout. I always max the hideout every wipe. I think they're gonna do something with this like Tarbank coin. So I want to be in a position where I'm able to capitalize on that when it appears in whatever way. The earlier you get, the better it is. Exactly. So the earlier you get it, the better it is, because it's active for longer in the wipe. And also, this wipe we think is going to be a long wipe, because the next wipe's probably going to be streets, most likely. And so I think you should get it as early as you can, because you're then making bitcoins for the longest that you can. And like at the moment, fuel is kind of free because you can make mag boxes out of the empty fuel if you buy blues off the flea. So you can make mag boxes, and even if they like break even, you just get to run fuel for free then in that way. So it's not. I mean, you're using I'm using fuel anyway to run everything else, like the med station and the Intel Center and all this kind of stuff. So I think you may as well get it. Oh, the beauty of a 50. Shame it wasn't in the office, but 50 rounds do indeed go burr. That is what they do. You'd be tilted. You know what? Let's see what this guy's got. We can reload this while we look. Magnum bug. Oh, it's Babooby. We'll go this way. I know that guy. Okay. I thought I might meet someone doing that. Are you doing a quest right now? Yeah, I'm trying to kill PMCs in the office. This dude, I can't remember where he streams out of. It's like Ukraine or something, and he like streams out of a bunker. He might be live now. Yeah, we're just waiting for someone to turn up. Maybe someone will turn up. Maybe not. When you get a moment, can you explain the free fuel by making mad cases again? You probably need Lavatory 2. But using Lavatory 2, you can turn two blue fuel containers. One of those like metal cutting scissors, 3 bolts and 3 screws into a mag box, and you can sell the mag box on the flea. So basically, what you do is you buy 2 blue containers. Who dat? You buy 2 boxes off the flea market. Use them, and then when they get to 0, just use them in the mag case craft. Mag boxes then cover the cost of the raw mats. Yeah, so it's because it kind of breaks even if you buy them just off the market and then just use them straight away. But if you use the fuel in them first and then sell them and it's like a break-even trade, then why not? You know. It does mean you're using your lavatory though, so there is a bit of there's a bit of opportunity cost because you could have been making something that would make money. But I found a lot of the crafts in the lavatory like not making much money anymore. Like you used to be able to do it with hoses, and then the mag box case you used to just be able to buy. You used to just be able to buy like full fuel, and then just make it straight into mag boxes. and it would make money. But that's not really, doesn't really work anymore. It might look like it does, but there's a 30k flea market fee. So you just have to be careful of that. Did anyone even come in here? I should probably be more noisy. Flash drive. Gonna run around and stuff. Come here, friends. Relays, just get them like loot, like toolboxes, that kind of stuff. They're like slightly more rare. But there's no one here. I thought somebody would come, but apparently not. Might as well loot everything then, I guess. This one for the relays to the glass warehouse and customs. Shelf near the breach door is pretty reliable. Cool. Duct tape. This is like complete junk now. It's not even worth anything really. Okay, does nobody wants to That took altogether too many bullets. Is that computer lootable? No. God, I thought that was the person's head then. Yeah. Don't think there's any action in here today. Ah, someone left out of here already. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, never mind, never mind. You can just press ESC after shooting or something and re-grab your gun and you'll have your ammo back. Oh yeah, in the shooting range, yeah. He takes those bullets. For sure. For sure. I feel, yeah, honestly, like, I was thinking about using the P90 for this because, like, just having that extra amount of ammo that people don't expect. Are you doing a quest at the moment? Yeah, I was trying to kill PMCs in the office area for Jaeger. We did 3 in the last raid, and then we got 0 in this one, so... You know, it is what it is. Sometimes people just don't go there. We ended up, you know, having a big fight, but somewhere else. We had a fight down in... I think I needed to get out of the back spawn. I was trying... That's why, like, there was another person, and they were coming after me, right? You could hear that they were coming after me. And I was trying to, like, lead them to office, to, like, make them come have a fight with me in office, because then at least I might have got a kill or something. But, unfortunately, they didn't. So, man, what a mess of the stash this is. But, you know, we got a kill, which is fine. I don't, you know, as long as we get a PMC kill, at least it's kind of fun. It's all good. You know, we got a flash drive. much to the envy, I'm sure, of many. Flash drives are just, you know, the fabled flash drive at the beginning of the game, and then you just find loads of them after you don't need them anymore. It's just how it goes, right? It's just how it goes. Cool, guys. Right, well, unfortunately, we weren't able to quite finish this one for Jaeger. Not quite. We nearly got there. 4 out of 6. So, you know, it's all right. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But anyway, I'm going to have to call it a day for today. Thank you very much, as always, for sticking around, watching the stream, watching the YouTube, coming here to hang out. It's really appreciated. I've had a lot of fun this wipe so far with you guys doing the stream, because I know I missed the beginning of it. So it's nice to be kind of, you know, get in there. Where we are now, 28 or something. Let's see. Yeah, 28. So we're nearly at 30. 30 is like a big, you know, jump because you get mechanic. So we'll see. We'll see. We're getting there. We're getting there. It won't be long, I'm sure. It will not be long. Sugar built out a lot out last wipe. It's good. It's a good one. Definitely is a good one. All right, friends. Okay, I'm just having a check around for a raid. Let's see. I think we might go and raid our fellow YouTuber, Mr. Piranha. Another UK guy. He's probably you know, sweating his ass off as well, like all the rest of us. But I know his channel. Let's go give him some love. His channel goes crazy at the beginning of the wipe because he's just got like thousands of videos, and they're all like, you know, quest guides and like key guides, and it's just like, he has so many videos. It's insane. His channel does super well at the beginning of every wipe. So let's go give him some love. Thanks for stopping by as always, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So have a good one. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and see you later. Bye bye bye. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Here we go. Bye, friends.